Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a purchase or pass. This is where I talk about new and upcoming beauty releases and my thoughts on them. Will I be purchasing? Will I be passing? Do I even know? Because sometimes your girl has not decided yet, but either way, I will give you guys my first impression thoughts just upon seeing the picture. I'm going to be scrolling around on Trend Mood today, and I will be linking her page down in the description box. But I'm also going to link a couple other pages that I really like to follow so that I can keep up with everything that comes out, which is really hard to do. The pages and the links will be down there for you to check out. All right, let's go ahead and jump straight in with something new from Spectrum Collections. This is the Pantherin collection. We've got a palette, we have brushes, a clutch, different makeup organizers, brush organizers. There's a lot, and I love the animal print. It is just so, animal print is kind of like a neutral, a nude to me. If you're wearing any type of animal print, it's just kind of like, oh, that's like beige. It goes with everything. And this is really cute. The palette is really pretty. I'm not going to grab it though. It's not something that's really drawing me in, but it is a beautiful fall palette. I'm actually the most interested in the acrylic storage. So there's two little pieces here that I really like, and I'm going to show you what this is. I want to replace this. Don't judge me, they're dirty. Okay, so this is how a lot of my dirty brushes go. I have a bunch of these from REPHR, which I really like. I have them all over because I have brushes all over. And so I've been using this, and then this is from Charlotte Tilbury, just one of the orders that I placed. It came in a box. So I have my box, and then I have my containers, and then all this stuff has to get washed. So there's all my sponges, and then this is literally like the same exact setup, but it's definitely more pleasing to look at, and I would imagine washable. So I don't plan on getting anything else, but I do want these two pieces so that I can replace that. Available today from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics, we have some new eye products. And I'm going to tell you straight out the gate, when I looked at this, I didn't think Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. I feel like the line has such a very distinct type of aesthetic that it did not hit me as Linda Hallberg, but that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that it just didn't hit me that way. Now, looking at this palette, it has neutral and cool tones in here as well as warm, and I like the mixture. I haven't decided 100% if I want to get this or not. I look at it and I'm like, oh, I probably would use this a lot. And then I look at the swatches, and this bottom part, I really enjoy it. Again, that mixture of warm, cool, neutral, I really just love how they play together. So this is definitely an everyday type of palette. The palette's name is the new Golden 20s, and then with that, they're coming out with a new eyeshadow primer, but I'm more excited about the palette. On November 9th, Patrick Starrr, One Size, is going to be releasing some new products. We've got some lashes, and then we have a setting powder, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited for this, mainly because of the MAC powder. That was such a huge hit. I'm very curious. It says that it's a super fine 14-hour blurring setting powder with a soft matte finish to set the complexion. I love powders. You guys know how much I love powders. My biggest concern is whether or not it's going to have cornstarch in it, or Z-Maze. If it does, I'm just not going to try it out. I'm not going to. But if it doesn't, I might try this out. Coming soon, I don't know how soon, but soon, from Viseart, we have some new 4-pan mini palettes, and I'm kind of excited about this. And you guys might be like, I don't know how I feel about the second palette I'm going to show you, but I really like it. Okay, I'll explain why. So the very first one that I'm showing you is Petite Fours Framboise, meaning raspberry in French. It includes 4 shades, 2 mattes, and 2 satin shimmers with 1.5 gram pans that are magnetic. Does it say how much or anything? No, it just says limited edition and coming soon. So we have this one, which I think is beautiful. I love the pink and the peach and that just the shimmer. These look gorgeous, but the one that I am really excited about is this one, Praline. You might be looking at this and thinking, but those shades look so similar. This with the different finishes and then just the slight variance in colors, it's literally going to give you one of those perfect monochromatic eyes that just has the different textures. So it looks like there is at least a matte or a satin. Let me see. This one doesn't have as much information. It looks like there's a matte. It looks like there's a satin, one that has a little bit more of a sheen, and then one that actually has sparkle. So you would get just this gorgeous eye. And I'm just looking at this like, yes, it is right in between neutral and slightly warm, at least according to the picture. I'm excited about these. Available now from Makeup by Mario. He is with the quickness. Like really quick. We have all new palettes and lip products. Again, available now, and this is for the holidays. We have the Master Mattes Pro Lip Palettes. It is $60. I don't play enough with this type of thing. I mean, whenever I was a working makeup artist, I had all of my favorite lips that I would use, my lipsticks, all put into a palette like this. Not one that's pre-done. I had to melt them down into it, and actually didn't even melt them. I actually squished them down in there because I didn't want to mess up the formula. But I don't use this type of thing. It kind of reminds me of the one that Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with. I didn't get that one either. It's just not something that I use. If I was still a working makeup artist, okay, well maybe, but I don't know. And then for these palettes or quads, these look really, really pretty. The very first one, it kind of reminds me of one I just got from Dior. Golden Snow. This looks pretty, but I gotta tell you, I'm not in love with the formulas from Makeup by Mario, and that's just a personal preference type of thing, so I'm not going to be picking any of these up. And then we have the Pro Volume Lip Gloss, $22 each or $55 for all three. These look really pretty, but again, I don't need them. I don't need anything. I need to stop saying that. But anywho, this is just something that I am going to skip. Another collection that I actually skipped just because it overwhelmed me, even though there are some things in this that I gravitate toward. They're from Colourpop. This is the new Dark Blooms collection. I love the name and all of that, but it's just a lot. They've released so much, which they have been doing for a while now, but so much recently that I'm literally picking and choosing what I want to pick up. The last palette I haven't even gotten, like Wilderness or something. I don't know. I did buy that palette. But this right here, I want to go straight for the palette in the middle and then the one on the left. Everything else, I'm like, whatever. You know, I feel like we have the same blush tones that are released with most of the palette collections. I don't need any of the lip products. Again, it's just so overwhelming that I was just, I'm just done with it. But I do really like the color stories of the first palette and the middle one. I couldn't skip on this though. I had so many alarms set. Hey, Baby Yoda is so cute. But then also, I love the greens in here. These like minty, soft pastel. I don't even care if I use this palette, to be completely honest with you. Just looking at it makes me happy. And there are some things that I get just for collectors. I might have gotten 2 of these. I might have. And I might do a video. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided, but I waited. I had my phone out, my iPad, and my computer. I was sitting here doing my makeup, and for whatever reason, on both of my devices, my phone and my little iPad, it would not check out. But then on my computer, boom, I was like, okay, whatever, but hey, I got it, so it's cool. I think I got too excited and didn't even tell you guys what this was. It's from Colourpop, Star Wars Mandalorian. My husband watches that show. You guys let me know if you do. He loves it. Melt Cosmetics and Beetlejuice. I really want to say Beetlejuice 2 more times. Well, really just 1 more time. This is a new collection from Melt Cosmetics, and it has 2 new eyeshadow palettes, as well as mascara, lipsticks, brushes, glosses, mirror, and more. But it says coming soon, and I don't have pictures of anything else. I have to tell you, just looking at this makes me happy. I really like Beetlejuice, but I don't know how I feel about it because, well, first off, let me just tell you, I'm not getting any Melt Cosmetics palettes right now because I just haven't had the best experience with them, whether I like the color story or not. I personally have found that I like the stack formula better, but I'm just going to comment on the actual colors and all of that. Packaging, the colors, they pop, they're fun, they're definitely Beetlejuice. My problem is with the one that I would want to get is the actual green one with the purple. The one on the bottom is just a little too murky for me. I'm just kind of, okay, it's just not my vibe, but this other one is gorgeous. But those 4 purples look like they could possibly look the same on the eyes. And then on the top row, you do have more of a variant there, but that's still something that I feel like I have several times over in a lot of my green palettes. So it's just not something that I think that I am going to be picking up. From Novel Cosmetics, available November 4th. I am here for it. This palette is so pretty to me. I love the colors in here. They're so rustic. What is this actually even called? I just was straight for it. I was like, yes, give it to me. The Side by Side Nude? Is that what it's called, really? Wait, is it? I could have that wrong. I could, but I think that that is correct. Anyway, this palette, I love the colors. I love the rustic feel. It kind of reminds me of the collaboration between Anastasia Beverly Hills and Makeup by Mario. That palette is one of my favorites. And this is giving me a little bit of those vibes. I found the rest of the collection from Melt and Beetlejuice. Uh-oh, I said it the 3rd time. Here you can see some of the lipsticks as well as some little pots that I'm assuming are going to be eyeliners, and I really like the lipsticks. I like the component. I like the etched out design in there. Like, I'm a little bit more interested in the rest of the collection rather than the actual palettes. That's cool. These are cool. These are cool. I feel like I shouldn't be excited about this palette because honestly, I'm looking at it and I'm like, these really do look like shades that have already been done from Huda Beauty and probably duped in the mini nudes, but I really like this palette. It's the Naughty Nude palette. I mean, I'm getting it. Sephora event, I'm getting that 20% off, and I really like these bigger palettes. And the Obsessions, I like them as well. They're just a little bit more hit or miss, but these larger palettes usually are on point. And I gotta get it. I'll do some comparisons, I'll do some looks, and I'll let you guys know what I think, but I gotta have it. I gotta have it. From Serap Beauty and available now, we have a new mascara, which reminds me a lot of the Hourglass one. I don't remember what it was called, but just this metal wand with a tiny little teeth cut out. It reminds me of that one from Hourglass, which I don't even know if they did it first or if anybody, I have no idea. This is a unique Japanese-made metal brush and formula that allows you to coat every single lash, even the shortest, hardest to reach hairs. The smooth, intense black formula creates the effect of elongated, fuller lashes from corner to corner, fast-drying, long-wearing, water-resistant, won't flake or smudge, and it is 50 dull hairs. I just don't know. I feel like it would be a mess for me. Like I put on so much. I'm not one of those like put one coat and then out the door. I'm one of those that want to put a ton of mascara on. And I'm not sure that I want to spend $50 in order to find out if this thing works. I mean, I've heard back and forth this style, you know, like I said, like the Hourglass one, but I just don't know. I'm not sold on it. Not sold on it. Another product from Huda Beauty, and this is available now. We have a foundation stick. The Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation Stick. stick, and it retails for $39. A creamy stick formula melts into the skin for a natural filtered finish that lasts up to 10 hours. Swipe it on and build it up. Blah, 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 long wearing, waterproof, all of that. Now, if you have tried anything from Huda for the face, you know that stuff is smelly. Not that it stinks, it's just very overwhelming. I can't even tell you how long it took for me to get used to the powder. And I really like that powder. Otherwise, I would not have dealt with the smell. Now I don't smell it anymore. But the foundation, that lingered. It lingered all day. And this says that it's fragrance free. So if this is truly fragrance free, can we just keep that? Can we just keep that? I mean, because I don't think my perfumes smell as intense as a lot of Huda Beauty's products. I'm like, my fragrance does not smell that intense. I mean, I'm going a little overboard with my description here, but I'm just saying they're real smelly. So yes, anywho, I'm not picking this up though. I'm not going to find out if it has a scent to it or if it does not. I'm just going to trust it with its fragrance-free label. I saw hydrogenated coconut oil and I said, I'm gonna let you stay at the store. You can stay there. So I'm sorry. I'm not doing that to myself. I know how my skin is going to react and it's just not worth it. Anywho, Huda can keep that and I am going to get the eyeshadow palette. This is something that I am incredibly excited about, and there's a lot of talk about this palette. Natasha Denona's new Trichrome palette. First off, this drops tonight as of me filming, so it should be available now. I love these colors and I'm getting a lot of people that are comparing this palette to my palette. I see, okay, maybe the green, maybe a little bit of the purple, but really I don't see my palette with this one personally, but I'm curious to see it in person. I still don't think it's going to be the same, but this color story is so pretty. It is so pretty to me. The one thing about this though is that the trio chromes are down the center. So there's only 3, and then the rest of them are mattes. This is just a little presumptuous, but I kind of think that I'm going to want or wish that I had a few more metallics in there. It could still be majority matte, but maybe just add 1 per row, because I'm looking at these and it looks like row by row you're probably going to get a different type of look, and then the standout shade would obviously be the trio chrome. But I don't know, I'm doing at least 3 looks and I am playing with this. I love these colors. I love these colors, and Natasha is a very, very, very good brand, so I can't wait to get my hands on this. Speaking of trio chromes, the last 2 products that I'm going to talk about are from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. I did put a picture up on Instagram with the new lip products, and I do want to use those, or at least one, in a Get Ready With Me. But I want to show you these new beauties, the Interstellar liquid eyeshadow in Supernova, and then Multi-Chrome. I'm going to swatch these on my hand. I was playing with these and I was just like, yes, they're so pretty. I'm going to put it on top of my tattoo so that you guys can see the reflection first, and then I will put it on my hand on the opposite side. But I want you guys to see the flip. Do you see this? It's so pretty. This one has like it's like a mermaid. It is a mermaid. I just think it's so pretty. And then I'll show you right here. I fall for this type of color all the time, but then the other one is completely different. This is just like all these multi-chromes that we've been seeing. Let's see, I'm going to show you on my palm this way. So you can see comes off more like that maroonish color first, and then you got the green. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. Do you see it? Yes. Oh, it's pretty. I need to put it on my finger or something. I'm gonna have this all over my hand. Okay, I'm gonna put it on top of my hand. I know I'm doing the most right now, but it's just because I really want you guys to see it. I wore this as my eyeliner, and then I had this all over my eye the other day. I wish I was filming because it was so pretty. You could really see the flip of this and then the sparkle. And then all I had in my crease was my blush shade, and they went so nicely together. All right, hopefully you guys can see all that. And I don't know if I said it or not. Linda Hallberg Cosmetics did send this over. Look at them. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Anywho, beauties, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my thoughts on the new makeup releases. If there are things that you're really excited about, please let me know down below. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.